everyone, and welcome to the Desert Shave Den. My name is Joseph. So today we're going to be featuring a new to me vintage razor, but just real quick, we're using Trumper's Eucris shaving cream. I've featured it on the channel before, but it's been a little while. It's really good stuff. It's kind of an old-timey fragrance. It's very unique, but it's not modern. It's not a stuffy cologne. And if you've used any of the sort of English creams, you've tried them all, really. It's just a matter of preference for scent. And I happen to really like Eucris, and it whips up a good, reliable lather. So I'm gonna get lathered up. But yeah, about the razor, and that's really the feature of today's video. It is a Gillette Tech fat handle in the gold tone. Now, this one does not have a particular date code. It does have, different patent numbers, and I think if you are a Gillette Tech expert, which I admittedly am not, looking at like the slot design, whether they're triangular or straight, as far as sleuthing online, as far as I could tell, this is a post-war tech that likely dates from, I believe, 1947 or 1946 to 1951, give or take. So definitely late 40s, mid to late 40s, or very early 50s. Now, like a lot of vintage razors, it is on the mild side, at least as far as DE razors, but I gotta say, it has a more intuitive blade feel than the twist-to opens, like the super speeds or the slim adjustables, and I really like it. It's relatively efficient. I'm not gonna claim that it's gonna compete with an R41 for efficiency, and this did end up being just a full 3-pass shave, but it's just so smooth. It feels more intuitive, like a more modern razor. I didn't cut myself at all. My skin felt great afterwards and very smooth. So yeah, if you still want to dip into the vintage razor area, this is just a great option. Very affordable, and I honestly am liking it more than my super speeds. So as I towel off, actually for the first time on this channel, I'm using good old Skin Bracer. Once again, this is just a grocery store thing, but I like that it's actually an old fougere that was, originally released in the early 30s. It's kind of aromatic and powdery and green. When it first goes on, and some of the commercials with John Goodman, it's like a slap in the face. It is very menthol, and honestly just kind of has a kind of a vegetal green minty menthol, but once it dries down, it has more of a warm powdery thing. So even for a cheap grocery store aftershave, I really like it. So once again, this is Joseph with the Desert Shave Den. Really great shave. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.